I just said this whole thing and it deleted. So I don't even know if I should be saying this, but I'm going to say it again and I'm going to try to recap. Two things can exist at the same time. Two things. So relax your mind. This is for my people who overthink. And it doesn't compute, right? Because sometimes some people are black and white. It's either this or it's that. But a lot of people are not like that. So what you have to understand is if you're a black and white person, two things can coexist at once. So somebody can love you and drag you, okay? You could be at a job that is a great job, but it's stagnating you. Like you're not growing. You are you're at the capacity. You get what I'm saying? Somebody can be your family and be a complete op. Two things can exist at the same time, right? Somebody can love you and like you. That's a sweet one. I wanted to end with something positive. Somebody can love you and like you. I want you to understand these things because when you're a black and white person, you don't understand. Sometimes it's hard to understand that two things can coexist at the same time. In your mind, you're like running in your mind, basically trying to figure out and especially if you intellectualize your feelings, you're sitting there and you're thinking like, I don't understand this. Right? Compute, because you are more of a black and white person. But you have to understand that two things can exist at once. And you have to do what's best for your mental health, whatever that may be, right? Whatever the two things that can exist at once, but understand that two things can happen at once. You don't have to be with somebody who just loves you but doesn't like you. You don't have to be with somebody who likes you but doesn't love you, okay? You can be with somebody who loves and likes you because two things exist, right? You can love somebody, right? But love them from a distance, okay? There's all different types. When I'm saying two things can coexist, I'm speaking about positive things too, beautiful things too. You don't have to sacrifice the things that you genuinely want because it's maybe one or two things, right? Now, with reason, we don't want to get crazy, you know what I mean? But two things can exist at once. Let it go, right? Or embrace it if it comes, and move forward. Everything is not going to be black and white. Everything is not a algebraic equation. And you have to learn how to operate in that gray area where two things can exist, right? Somebody can be a great person, but a terrible person to you. You get what I'm saying? Somebody can be a great dad, but a terrible husband. Somebody can be a great mom, but a great wife, but a terrible mom. Whatever it is. Okay, somebody can be a great father and a great husband. Somebody can be a great wife and a great mother. And that's the beauty in it. And it's the size of what you choose, what kind of life you want to live and what kind of life you want to accept. What do you accept and what do you want to believe? Do you want to believe that two things can coexist at the same time? Because if you do, you will understand that you can be liked and loved. You don't have to just be liked. You don't have to just be loved. Yes, two things can coexist. Somebody can love you but not like you. But what do you want to accept in your life? Okay? So if you get it, you get it. If you don't, I don't know what to say. But that was just on my mind. And I wanted to share that with you guys because what is it for? If it came to me, I need to give it to you. No, not necessarily. And that's the two things that can exist. I can have blessings that come to me and I don't have to necessarily share with anybody. Or vice versa. You could be blessed and bless everybody, right? With some boundary, of course. We all know that. But I'm just saying two things can coexist. You can be blessed and bless others. You can be blessed and bless others. Hey, you know, some people hold on too tight because they don't want to bless others because they're blessed and they're scared that the blessings are going to go. But two things can coexist. You could be blessed and still bless other people. I'm out. About to eat.